Yo, we rolling? We hot with the audio?
Alright, speeding.
Every trigger puller in Detroit should be put on notice. Gun violence in our community will not be tolerated, and those who choose to use a firearm to commit any type of violent act will be held account for their misdeeds, said James Deere, special agent in charge of the ATF in Detroit. This is not a story, this is a public service announcement. There was a Detroit artist, Big Homie. I'd seen this, I don't know him or anything or have any connection. Listened to his songs, I liked them. And then I saw this little social media brouhaha about his case, which was this. I don't know the details and I don't care to know him. Something, he was on Instagram, I guess, or somebody supposedly flashed a gun, which is what everybody's doing now, I guess, as marketing. And they kicked his door in and claim that one of the guns that was seized has 7 shootings and a body on it. And the video I was watching of his, I think it was called Pocket Dial, some of the shootings supposedly occurred a few hours after that video was shot. And my public service announcement point of this video is that, come on, you all know that they're watching. So get some self-control. That's the difference between being a boy and a young man and an adult. I'm not here to promote doing whatever people do, but be conscious of what you do, and they will put you in prison for a long time for those things that might seem normal in the environment we come from, because they're not normal. They're actually things that carry a long time in prison. So control yourself. Don't be afraid to say to your friends, hey, don't do that. Don't put that on Instagram. Don't broadcast what you're doing to the world. So this isn't an elaborate story. I'm just going to read some of the things from this. Big Homie is the latest person from Metro Detroit accused of documenting federal crimes on Instagram. No federal prosecutor's office right now is more active than in Detroit. They have done more indictments on gangs that aren't even originally from Detroit in Detroit than they do on the gangs in the cities they're from. They did the 7 Mile Bloods, they did the Bounty Hunters in Detroit, they did the Rolling 60s in Detroit, and the other day they just did the Vice Lords, a guy that I know and who's I know him to be a nice regular guy. He was in the Vice Lords indictment. I hope you're out right now, or if you're not, I hope you get out. The federal prosecutors in Detroit are very, very active. And homicide in the United States last year during pandemic and defund the police was up 30%. And they're not going to let it, just keep being out of control. So as wild as last year was, the next year or 2 or 3 is going to be a reaction from law enforcement. So you need to tighten up your ship and watch what you're doing. The investigation of Big Homie, they say his name in here, I'm not going to say his name, his legal name, dates to March, when agents started monitoring his Instagram account, the Big Homie _8. On May 22nd, the account posted a video that showed him pointing a tan pistol and a loaded black Glock pistol with an extended magazine. ATF Special Agent Brett Brandon wrote in an affidavit filed to the court. So you have these federal agents monitoring people's social media accounts. And, during the course of my documentaries, during the course of my own life of interacting with many local law enforcement and federal agents, you do not want any federal agents looking at you or knowing your name. There's a major difference between them and local police. Federal agents are pretty on the ball, and if they target you for some reason, someone picked up a phone, it sounds like somebody maybe was scared of them for some reason and called the feds, and the feds got on them, and Big Homie is in some legal trouble, and I don't know what the outcome is going to be, and I wish him the best. This is from the affidavit they filed with the court. Big homie pulled the Glock pistol away from the camera and placed the rear of the slide in the center of the camera, revealing what appears to be a Glock conversion vise. So switches. So he allegedly showed a switch on the video, and they were already watching him. So they targeted him, and they ran up in the house, and some gun that was in there, they claim, has a bunch of 7 shootings and a body on it, and it's not hard for them to match the ballistics. The Detroit rapper, he already had a felony for some fraud thing, illegally possessing a fraudulent financial transaction device. But they're going to use that to enhance his gun charges. He's a felon in possession of a firearm. I had that charge a long time ago. It's a bad charge. 3 days after the Instagram video, investigators spotted him outside a home on the 18,000 block of Pennington Drive on Detroit's northwest side. May 26, ATF raided the house, seized 6 guns, and found what appeared to be the modified Glock. 2 of the seized guns were stolen. Ballistic tests linked one of the seized firearms to 7 shootings since October, including a homicide and a double non-fatal shooting in Detroit on May 25th, several hours after the Instagram video. They linked it to an April 16th shooting at a CVS. During the shooting, surveillance video showed a newer white Cadillac Escalade with black tires and rims and a black grille. Investigators found a stolen 2021 Cadillac Escalade in the backyard of the home they raided, and they found a purple LA Dodgers hat, shout out to the lunatic assassins, similar to one Craig is seen wearing in Instagram videos, according to the government. So, you know, I work with computer stuff and data all the time, and what you guys don't know is every single thing all of us do online, what I'm doing right now, everything you like on Instagram, who you follow, who you text, and even you might think you're doing things that they don't know you're doing. You have your boy hand you his phone, or you get a girl's phone, but they know that girl's phone is in proximity to your phone. So if you're under the radar, anything you do, you really can't hide. So once you get on the list, you're going to get your name crossed off the list. So please keep yourself off the list. And if you think you might be on somebody's list somewhere, stop what you're doing, get rid of what you got, and chill on out. And free the big homie. And this has been a public service announcement from one of Detroit's big homies. I don't want to see any of you get in trouble unless you got it coming, I guess. Now, profit American dope.